Okay, so since I've progressed far enough on the table, so it's worth my while, and I'm at a good stopping point as well, I'll explain how this works. Um, you guys might have noticed this table is basically a series of hurry-ups. Just got to make the shots as quickly as possible to get the biggest score possible. So checkpoint 1, this is the first one you have to get. And then checkpoint 2, kind of hard to see, but you want to shoot over here in the spinner so it lands in here. Checkpoint 3 is going to be here in the back right. Checkpoint 4, probably the hardest one for me to get, is the left in lane. Checkpoint 5 is this target over here. Checkpoint 6 is the left target over here. Checkpoint 7 is the right in lane. And then the finish line is the left spinner. So, everything else about the table, I ignore for the most part. I'm sure if you hit fuel here, like in order, you'll probably get whatever score is displayed here. I don't mess with it. The only thing I wanted, the only special quirk about the drop targets is when I'm trying to shoot the checkpoint 3 shot or the checkpoint 4, you want all the drop targets to be standing. Because when the ball gets kicked out at checkpoint 2, it goes straight to the drop targets. But if there's no drop target standing, it's just gotta bounce off and go in some random area. But if drop targets are present here, the ball just stops dead in its tracks right here and drops down to the flipper. So, I was trying to talk about this earlier. Very, very rarely does it work. But if you, for the checkpoint 4 shot here, if you let the ball just fall off the flipper before flipping, you can sometimes get the ball. You can sometimes shoot the ball straight up the inlane area here and get it, but that's very, very rare. Otherwise, the only other thing I can think of is bounce the ball off the right slingshot so it hits this. Kind of a dangerous move, but like I said, there's not a whole lot of options. And hope that it'll drop into the in lane. Option B, aim for this ramp here. When it goes up and over, shoot the ball up this ramp here, and it'll go down. But you're gonna have to contend with the spinner. If you accidentally make this shot, then the hurry up's pretty much a fail because it's gonna go all the way around. Then it's gonna do its cutscene animation, and then shoot the ball over here, and then you get the idea. So, I think if you shoot this here into the saucer enough times, you'll get an extra ball. Multipliers, you get that by hitting all these. Again, I don't screw with these. My big goal is just to get the checkpoints. Oh, checkpoint 1 and checkpoint 6. If one of these are lit, you have a sort of kind of skill shot here. You'll kind of see what I'm talking about. Nope.